so.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
This should take us in. Man, I gotta learn the maze of this place now. Yeah. There you are, Dunyarzad.
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
We made it back just in time.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
Don't be.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Yeah. Especially since we're the only ones actually giving her any.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Quite a few things.
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Instead we only were left with more questions. We didn't find any news information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
That would, yeah. Our adventures can get a bit rough, even for competent fighters.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
From way over there, although, to be fair, you have the ears for it.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Are you tired? What was that?
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner.
Don't deal with it. I've just never heard Paimon yawn before like that.
I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Nice.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
I've got great food and great drinks that...
Man. I'm just gonna take a moment to think about man, this has been all here. And Mondstadt's over there. Leeway's right over there. Right there. Gosh, it's just so long. And Inazuma and such. And then, I don't know where, okay, so the desert's over there, and then we got Fontaine and Snezhnaya and Natlin. There's just so much. Yeah, I'm gonna have the same reaction when the next place comes out.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
Will do.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Yeah, Paimon's really the talker here. about our plans for tomorrow.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll keep you company tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
You too.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
Yes, I'm pretty sure there will be.
Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, Traveler.
Alright, sleepy time.
Did we oversleep?
Using that animation.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Yeah. Gosh, there's just so many levels to this place. There's an up, a down, an inside, and then... Golly. Like, honestly, it's gonna take me like all of this whole year just to figure out all the nooks and crannies of this place.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Hope you didn't wait long.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
Don't worry.
Well,
I think
shall
got
we?
this.
Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
Yeah.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Aw, Paimon's a little disappointed.
You're not a veggie? You do Paimon? Are you a predator?
So, what's the Haft Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
You know, I never took Paimon for the carnivore type.
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods.
Oh. And like in honor of like the 7 archons and such?
Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumeru roses, sunsetias, kapulatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
I guess that makes sense. It's all plant life around here and plant-based archon.
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Virtues?
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Okay, Paimon is definitely a meat eater.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
Well, I'd like to, but I think Fontaine is next on the list.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
You know, I hope this gets referenced where we actually get to eat all the food in Natlin now.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
It's like a Mona and Albedo combined.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
Really?
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
So it's like the tea leaves or the coffee grinds kind of at the bottom of the drink.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
That entire thing seems way too random.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Maybe.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Alright, I guess I can give it a go. Oh, I'm actually, like, gonna do that. You know what? Sumeru Rose? Nope, 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 nope. Ow. I did not. I messed that up.
One moment. It's the moon.
The moon? The Welkin moon?
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
I mean, there's a lot of things. I can't know these off the top of the head. It seems like a new thing.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
The sky is a lie.
Illusions and lies?
The moon is a
That
lie.
sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Yeah.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
Sounds like quite a
I
festival.
wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus would be just as impressive.
Ooh. Wow, they're excited.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Wow, they lined up
It's a weird
quick.
guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
That sounds more cultish than it should.
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going
You're
on?
bribing children. God, really? For candy. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Sure.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
Yeah, but they have insides that are different.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
I would say every flavor.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Oh yeah, it's Bertie Bott's beans.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
You're going real random, aren't you?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before?
I doubt we'll be
Traveler,
able to
help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
I doubt I'll be able to get the exact flavor you want. Don't blame me if you choose the wrong one.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
Nope.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
I really wonder if this is all random. Like, this actually changes depending on my picks. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I'm gonna go with number 4 since this is the 4th event. Like, we are in the 4th region. Yeah, definitely number 4.
Excellent work. That is indeed Sunsetia.
I wonder if I got it right.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Attention! Here's your Sunsetia flavored candy.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
No problem.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Wait, are these not her guardians?
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
Oh, so they're not the same ones.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Professional here, ready to go.
Hey, did you
And then
scumbags
we
even
got the-
consider that the Homayanis
her.
might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
I'm sorry, but you're talking to a 5-star.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
Sure,
No,
but
we're gonna stay and help.
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
yeah, we can't guarantee you safety here. She's the top priority, though.
You're right. Alright, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Dia's got this.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Oh, I'm running. Meow. Oh gosh, she's gonna be winded if we have to go this. Just seeing numbers pop up. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to run.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm
Just
fine.
ran too much.
My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Don't worry, she's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
She's probably right behind us already.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Hey!
Yeah! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Nope, I just checked.
Dia, your arm.
Oh,
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
oh.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
That's actually... I never paid attention, but... Huh.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
How are you getting low on more? You're getting like double paid more. Like you're getting so much more money than before.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
Yeah, we'll have to get your weapon back. Maybe it's gonna cost maybe too much money.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
Come on, you hang in there. You got this.
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Leave it to me.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Don't worry. We gotta make sure you can make it to the festival tonight. You worked so hard for it. You're not gonna miss it.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
How serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Knew it.
It's terminal now.
Wow.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Yep.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity.
Yep.
Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this.
Don't be Tepe again. Don't do another Tepe to me.
Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Don't say that. You still have happy times to come. but I will remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
You're the one who remained resolute in the face of your illness. You're already so strong for never giving up.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
It's a wonderful mindset.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
It's very close to time, isn't it?
Huh? Almost time for what?
It's the party time!
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zerus about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
Don't worry, we can make it in time, but don't need to rush.
Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zerus festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Okay. Nice and easy, though.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Oh, good lord, what law is this?
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
If you force their hand too much, the situation might get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Knowledge and reason should let you know that art and expression allows you to discover things.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
Oh, Rukadabaka would not be happy with you. Kusanali? Ooh, I can't wait for her.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Oh.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Oh, I'm vibrating right now just for...
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
What is this umbrage? Actions like...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
That god. That is your god. Okay? Your god.
Nilu, are you okay?
She is not okay.
Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now?
We're gonna continue this
The
performance.
Grand Sage ordered us to stop the
power.
performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
One last hurrah then. Come
Nilu,
on.
it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
Look, she made her 5-star outfit.
I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so.
No,
But
I am.
You can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right?
I need to talk to
We'll make
Kusanagi
sure the
now
next
just
one
to
is a smashing
make this
success.
day and just to. I need the Archon to do her work, yeah.
The next one.
If there's a next one.
Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
The god of knowledge.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Yeah. We should try to think of
It
another
really
way.
is okay.
No.
There's nothing we can do about it.
There are things we can do something about it. We can talk to God.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see me lose dance.
Okay, I'm mad here. This is hitting a nerve for me.
Today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilo and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
I'm sure she knows that very well.
Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
What the? I think I'm picking up radio signals or something. What was that?
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed!
Wait, late for what? What are you talking about? What's today?
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Wait. Wait. What's happening did not just happen. No way. Hang on, hang on.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Oh my god. No.
Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stars over there.
Okay, Sumeru. This is...
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there?
Am I in the framework? Can I smack down? Can I smack down and get away with it?
They're selling food over that way.
Oh, but I don't have to do this again. I really hope. I mean, I'm glad I'm gonna skip it. We're gonna abridge this whole. But wait, what was that chatter I was picking up?
You are quite well informed, miss.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haft-Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Oh, now something. Wait, starting from just now?
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
Wait, we're just... Oh yeah, we're just...
The moon signifies...
Wait, the moon again?
It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
It signifies illusions and... Oh, is that what... I'm just...
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely
Deja
rise.
vu. Like I've heard this before. It's deja vu.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Oh my gosh, I really hope we get a third run and we just go like hit the beats, and maybe even a fourth run, hit the beats. Oh,
That was still pretty
I know I hope I
interesting.
figure this out, but I really
On to the next stall.
Is this gonna be the problem? Oh my gosh. No way.
So, where to next?
The candies. I just do the candies again? Maybe this time I get it. I was one of the things where could I get it wrong? I was actually wondering if I could get a second chance, or does it repeat my choices over? We are going, yeah, okay, to the candies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This. What is this? What is this?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Sounds very cultish.
Yes, Knight Varys!
Okay, they run off, but she stays.
What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers. Isn't...
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's spon. Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take.
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple.
Ooh, how interesting.
And there's also lizard tail.
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
I can change. So, okay. Then you know what? I'm gonna go with number 5. What happens in... Yeah.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Wait, no, I picked 5!
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Felt like my... Wait, am I just... Wait. Am I... But no, I picked 5, but... Did I read it?
Huh? Are you saying that you instinctively chose the right box?
So wait, if I picked the right box...
Now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the right one. Is that kinda like what you felt?
What? What if the day we just lived before, like the one before this, what if that was that was a loop already? Like that was loop number 2 or something. Weird sense of deja vu.
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
We overslept, but I can't unoversleep. I need to leave for a moment.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like...
Oh, wait, maybe it's like I'm still like I'm unconscious, and I'm being. No, I'm in control. Okay. Okay. Go to the tavern. Hang on. Can I talk to? Nope. Okay. Okay, we are in a different situation here than I expected. Oh gosh. But like maybe everything continues to happen around me. Besides Paimon. Paimon's still with me. But oh my. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Yeah, but now I've changed things.
In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But That's just our brains playing tricks on us.
It's the framework.
Isn't it?
It's the framework. We're in the system. We're in the matrix.
So why'd you run here in such a hurry?
Why did I run here in such a hurry? I want to do something I normally never would. I want to see if I can get rid of this deja vu. That's a good. Yeah, exactly.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually
Changing
wouldn't,
the original
and
outcome.
seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
But if I but I left Indian Zard after.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Charcoal cake.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Wait, we met before,
Charcoal cake?
haven't we?
Isn't it that burn thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Wait, the loop isn't going that far back. No, hang on, no. Wait, no. Oh my gosh, my brain is like... My brain is fried from just trying to think about what's going on
Are you
here.
really gonna eat it?
It's not that bad.
Isn't this going a
Nope.
bit too far?
Here goes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
No, it tasted really good.
Then, you mean
It's flavor. I've definitely eaten this before.
that's impossible? We were just talking about how gross it looked.
Yeah, but
So,
What?
would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
wait, no. What? I couldn't get rid of it. But no, it's just like I got pulled into the picking the right one, even though I picked the wrong one.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are regulars.
Yeah, wait, no. Am I looping? Have I been looping for a while and not realized it until just now? Wait,
How about we go out again and try something else?
wait. Yeah, like, what if everything I've just done until I plugged in was a loop? And, oh my, what is happening? Okay. 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 Oh, there's a second floor. Let me check that real quick. 'Cause I never went up here. Whoa. This is so... Gosh. I wish I could actually visit a place like this. Like, nearby. Alright, leaving the tavern. Just... Oh, I hope there's a really... Oh man, I hope there's a really clever answer to what's going on here. Like... Maybe it's Kusanali where it's just like... How long did it take you to realize they were stuck in the loop this time? The scary thing about loops is when they break, and then you have to live with whatever
You're
changed.
sitting by yourself on that bench over there.
Okay, so she went to the bench by herself.
What a
Are you-
coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Okay, so maybe loop 3 we help Dia.
Whew, that's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sub-Zero's festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Oh, this doesn't feel as optimistic as before.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry for leaving you behind. Yeah, we really did
It really is fine. I don't mind.
No, you... just experienced a number of strange events. You noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
I guess it would only be the two of us, although I'm the one noticing it more than you.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Sabzerus is about to begin. Let's go.
Oh, but it's gonna be blocked. So can we block the blockers? Oh my gosh, day 3. I'm actually like... Yep. Same as before.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day that
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sabzerus festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
But it's the same. It's me, but this isn't the same day. It's not like the whole world's repeating. It's around me.
Oh,
And Paimon, I guess.
The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone.
True, but... well, okay.
The next festival.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
I feel like the outcome was inevitable, but we can...
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should also return and get some sleep.
Okay, so we're going to sleep. It's forced to come to an unfortunately abrupt end. Speak to me, radio chatter.
In the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty... It's not the trouble. It's not about it, but my head feels really heavy.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
Squirrel!
We can do more thinking tomorrow.
It's the squirrel from the island!
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Am I in a computer? Am I like...
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
What is going on? This is deja vu.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
About that. Okay, I need to talk to Paimon. Going to meet Dunyanzard again? Dunyanzard, hey, what's up again?
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You sound a little tired, Vinla.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
Yeah, okay.
Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler? Hey.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Am I breaking out? Yep, we're going boom, 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 boom. Yep.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
Gotta pick again.
Are you interested in
Why am I-
Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Why does it make me pick?
Not much
Even though
of
the
a
change
choice.
doesn't matter. Like,
All these boxes look the same.
okay, so I can't change. Unless I can change.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon.
They all sound pretty tasty.
And there's also lizard tail and oni.
Huh? What would... She'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right.
5 last.
Which one do you
Number
want?
Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Well, let's go with number 4.
Oh, I like your confidence.
It's
no
forcing me to-
hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
What? 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 Is this a font? Am I really? What is?
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is lizard tail. Number 2 is Harara fruit. Number 3 is lavender melon. Oh, so these are the ones that I didn't.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
But I know what the other ones are.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
Hey, it's me.
What? She was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning, and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on.
You, though.
Since when did you get
The change or the
superpowers?
thing that's wrong is you.
Traveler?
Ah! That was.
Hey, where are you
That
going?
was her! What are you doing here? Wait, are you in a.
What's
Wait,
going
you're not a
on?
computer.
Did you see something?
Wait!
Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude.
I know, but okay, if we. I don't know, I'm feeling exhausted after some loops, so I might not be able to sing loop. There she goes! There she goes! Go, 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 go! Familiar figure, I don't know who that is, or I know who that is. Gosh, she's fast for those little legs. I guess Smalls. Come here, Smalls! Why are you running? Wait. This whole place is empty. Like, it's just... And this isn't like loading screen or anything. Everything's just empty. God! Wait, is it the bird?
What are you looking
Trapped
for?
bird?
Why did we come here? Traveler?
What? What is going... Is it this thing? It's a bird in a cage. Over there.
What?
What is it? Bird is free. Kusanali! Wait, is my eye vision like, am I getting like, have I got like screen over my eyes or something? And... Little Lord. Oh, so small.
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad?
What the heck? She just appeared
What's
here.
happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
There aren't two, there's...
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Alert.
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
Oh.
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Okay. Let's use it together, Paimon.
Well, this seems kind of sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
Wait, what is... I am... Okay, speak to me. Yeah, it's...
What the...
It's just... memories. So many days were... Wait, was I just stuck in a memory?
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
I died? Again? It's like, I've done this 13 times already.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
Hello, God.
What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Wait, are you...
Let Paimon think. Oh,
Wait.
It's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions.
So wait, are we here? Are we awake? Or are we in a memory? Or is this like program? What is going on?
It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with Dunyarzad over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that.
Great.
As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
Wait, have the days been... Have we actually been living days? Because I really hope we haven't. I hope it's all just been... No, we've been living days, haven't we? 40... Oh.
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and... she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean you just...
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida? Nahida? Okay. You've introduced yourself before.
Good. You passed the test.
Phlebotomy.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara.
Sumeru? Wait. What?
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
I'm ready for my mind to be blown.
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
Do what you
She
can.
looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah, if we've been doing 40 of these...
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
Sounds very Animal Archon-ish.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
She's smart, Cookie.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
You know, of all the Archons we've talked about so far, I like you already.
Okay, so...
I like you the
with what
most.
you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
You see, yeah, you are the most competent Archon, even though you're dealing with massive situations that you are under control. At least you feel like you're doing your best to help. Let me collect my thoughts. Oh my, no! I actually have to work. Okay. Associate. Okay. Submit conclusion. Okay. Alchemical. Normal mental fatigue.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Louis! Oh my gosh! Finally some more voice acting! Oh my gosh! That's so cool! Okay. Normal mental fatigue. Okay. The Grand Sage speech. Chemical. Science.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Wait, submit conclusion. The fatigue is probably just from living the days before, but the deja vu is...
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
I never thought about it like that, but... Huh.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Nope, hang on. Okay. That's... Okay, no, associate. Time loop.
That should be it.
Yeah, we're in it.
The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
My gosh, they're actually paying the voice actors to speak. Like, they're actually getting to speak more lines. They're getting their money's worth. Sarah and all the voice actors, they're getting to speak. Okay. Okay. Oh, mental fatigue.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in
No.
the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints. Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them.
Yeah.
Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Before today's festival ends?
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth.
Yeah, the truth. Maybe the people are that the people that stopped the festival, they're out of the loop, or they're in the loop, but they found a way to.
Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right?
Yeah, what?
Payman's memories say that we've already done this many times, but
Yeah.
let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with those stall owners?
Yeah, that we did talk to a couple of them that had something. They had those things we talked about are very important. What if it's the fruit guy? Maybe it's the fruit guy was the one all along. Well, the other two. I'm just like, what? Yep, fruit guy first.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
You felt something strange anything recently?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
Wait a minute. I want to sleep. I've slept many times before, but I don't dream.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream.
It's gotta be the
Why
things.
is that?
We're plugged into the Matrix.
Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
Time can be weird
Let's
in
keep
a dream.
asking around.
You.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
You actually did run into a situation.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly
Surprisingly,
accurate.
yeah.
You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh?
I think we figured out the
That's
significance.
exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're stuck in a loop. We're trapped in the day of the Sumeru. Yeah.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam.
No, we're stuck.
What
We're
you
all
just
stuck.
said. Are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
I don't know what's real life here anymore.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon,
Illusions and lies.
illusions,
We're
and
stuck in a-
lies. It really
it's
felt
these-
like an
I'm
omen.
gonna just bet it's these things.
When
It's
you
our
say it
Google
like
Glass.
that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
Yeah, is there any more information that can help us?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems.
Man, if we had Mona here.
We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try Dia.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her.
Oh.
You think she'll brush us off again?
She cares a lot about Dunyansard. Let's try taking her to the real
If it's
Dunyansard?
happened to Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously.
Yeah.
At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
Yeah. So maybe we did. Oh my goodness. Just. Oh, wait. No. Hang on.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
There was a bunch of King kidnappers that, and such.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
Yeah.
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
It's Claymore. Chemical ones.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to. That one. Honestly, I feel like that one's.
Tell her, Traveler.
You got injured because you weren't using your current greatsword. You sold your greatsword at the festival.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known.
Oh, I should have listened to the other ones.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
I wish I knew.
All right, so this is the situation.
It's a weird one.
It's kind of hard to believe what you just told me.
I mean, she's
First,
right here, too.
Let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Have you know something up about Dunyansard?
She's quieter than usual.
She's not even talking to us.
Uninterested in anything and
She didn't even react.
really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
What?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
She's apathetic. I gotta show you something.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Yeah, that's true. In two ways. What am I doing? And what is being done to me? This is all things in Sumeru I was expecting to happen. This was not at all.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Wait, again, is she...
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
It's because they're... Oh my gosh. So we've done this before? great.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wait. You can see her?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Not great.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
Oh, your ears.
I can sense her aura.
Oh.
There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
The festival didn't pan out.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
Could it be Dunyarzad? Is that the reason this is happening? Because, I mean, maybe not, but it's like, do you think her dream is so powerful that it's repeating because it wants to happen?
So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's festival as a sick joke.
Then, what do we do about that? Do we just smash Akasha?
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
It's a network of... What can you tell us about these?
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Gnosis?
A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, do they have your gnosis? I guess wait a minute, no, okay. Dendro God dies, they find her, Kusanali, with, I'm guessing her gnosis, so they know it's hers, the Archon now.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
Right, yeah, you didn't hear that.
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people."
Wow. Good job, Paimon. You recited that perfectly.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire
When you get serious,
populace
you get
and
seriously
grants knowledge to the
serious.
people. Wait.
Wait, what? What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Yeah, I think there's a really shady thing going on with these
Did
things.
she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
No, I think they keep knowledge or they suppress it. Most information comes from Hermes.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Nahida said, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people." My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
I feel like it's this one. But also this one. This one's new, this one's been from before.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
I think it's this one then. Nope.
That doesn't sound right.
then normal mental fatigue, deja vu. Huh.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, fine. Normal mental fatigue it is then.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it,
like we've been
my head's
conscious
been feeling unusually heavy.
the whole time.
When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
It's spying on us. It's reading our minds.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
Oh my gosh, this is... We really have to get rid of these things.
What's the point of doing something like that?
To control.
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
You could make it all one mind, one focus. I mean, there are still some people here who are doing their own thing. I guess that's just to give the illusion of individuality. But maybe that, oh my gosh.
This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
That is a truth. Like, basically just... If somebody could have a breakthrough, and then the other person, oh my...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
It's worth a shot, but I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
I knew it. I knew these things
Mark
were
my
going to
words.
bite us.
When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
But you're reading their brain right now.
How
They're
does
gonna
everyone
know.
feel?
We're forced to wear these things. It might be illegal to not wear these things.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Almos.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it.
I heard it too.
Uh-oh.
Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep,
Oh, it's
but
getting
it
darker.
sounded
We're
like
gonna
it was
pass out
coming
again,
from
aren't we?
inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Oh.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
What?
But we cannot lose all of our
What are you guys doing? Are we literally in a Matrix? Oh gosh, how many days are we going through? God, it's gonna be another tepe, isn't it? No! I'm wearing it again. Nothing's changed.
Paimon remembers everything.
Yeah, good.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
Wait, what was that? Was that our memories that we were living, or now are we caught up?
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
This isn't real. We've been implanted with another form of terminals?
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle.
Yep.
Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It can control everybody.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
Yeah.
guess I'm the moon.
Ah.
The
The
moon?
illusion?
Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Something like that.
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth.
Well,
So
I know who
should
you are,
focus
but
on
I guess
other
you're right.
things.
It isn't gonna help.
Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
So we're gonna be finding the kidnappers this time, helping her and making sure she doesn't get scratched. Okay. So we cut to that.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers.
See, you're not hurt.
My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on. Yeah, you're not hurt.
Dia?
Yeah, she's
What's
fine.
wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Yeah, but you still... Are you still getting used to your new greatsword? You didn't...
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
Wait. Could you have been getting better over time and not unintentionally not realize that?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle...
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something...
Yeah, you're
Where has
familiar.
such a new
You
weapon
gained...
could feel so familiar?
You were...
It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
So it was no longer unfamiliar to you. Oh,
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
So our brains are being messed with, but our minds are, but our bodies are.
That's right.
Yeah, like I was.
Both mercenaries and warriors
Like that
heavily
was the same
rely
thing that
on
happened to
muscle
me
memory.
before. It was muscle memory.
Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Didn't I got a battle thing too before? Could it be because we removed our
Yeah.
Maybe.
Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
So if we remove them every time, we've broken free?
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
Did we already, I guess, try? We'll know at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
We're starting to read.
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Starting to read things, yeah. Okay. And that still happens. And then we go to sleep. Do we take off our Akasha before we still go to... Oh my gosh.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same.
Yeah.
Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
No, I don't think we have, no.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will
we made a
come.
step.
Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow.
Yeah, if tomorrow's a different day, then things will change, but we...
How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah, we were wondering that too. Ooh, I like the little green in your hair.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
Yep.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
I don't. Okay.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Yeah, she said that.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It is not. That is not common knowledge.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
She was, and now it's just. I'm gonna go get some rest and sleep on that.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Oh my gosh, who are you? Is it Fatui? Is it Doctore?
We're still in the same day.
Are we? Oh, as expected. Yeah, we went.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have
It would
spent the night with
given us time to actually think of
tomorrow
something
still out
for
of reach.
tomorrow.
In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Yeah, I guess.
Paimon thought that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Oh, okay.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
Yeah, she can live long lives, and we have short ones. Well, I don't have a short one. And I don't know about you either, Paimon.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
I don't know. Okay, Dia's fighting skills have. Okay, yeah, okay, that's true. Well, see, that time loop would work in that theory if everyone was doing that. Yeah, her illness has gotten worse, and her skills have been improving.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
Supposedly.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
It's our brains. We're dreaming. We're in a dream, aren't we? Well, maybe a dream, but are we in one giant can of memories? Chemical divination results.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
The moon, illusions, and lies. The moon, illusions. So the moon, Kusanali. Illusions, lies. The lies part is the one that's really hard to figure out. The Akasha sound.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Information on the Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Memories are deleted every day.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
But now I'd have the memories of before. We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of the day.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet! It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before!
So... Wait, then what about all the... Wouldn't the foods and everything also we have to re-loop? Unless... No, wait. There is... Okay, there is one... Maybe... Like,
but muscle memory can't be erased.
and also,
That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense!
there's one... That... Yeah, okay.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
So basically, we're close, but we're in the same... We're in the ballpark. We're not in the football, we're in the baseball now.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
We don't... I really hope we have time.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Yep, let's go. Goodness, okay. So, we've been... So, are we... Okay, so we're not... It's still a time loop. It's not a time loop, but it's memories being erased, but things... People are still doing the things that they did yesterday. Ah, man. This is confusing.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
Yeah.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands, and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with?
Yeah, about that.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
We actually don't need to explain everything.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because... We've lived this same day many, many times already. And your memories at the end of the day are being erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
I think we're all getting brainwashed by a cult.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased
Your muscles are getting bigger every day because you're redoing the same thing every day. You're getting exercise.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money we spent, the food we ate?
Yes!
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I've thought of that too. But if the sages were behind this, if they utilize the entire city resources as well as information supplied by the Akasha...
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything!
So they're just What? Is that how the food and they are going around restocking every night? With the exact same... That's how they're doing it?
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
Oh yeah, weren't you gonna go get proof about this?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Okay. Okay.
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time.
Yeah.
2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
A training dummy?
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Yeah, what if they did replace it?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions.
They could do that.
I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike.
Okay.
It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Maybe.
Is it really impossible? What if they
what if there's 3D printing?
To carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
I'll have to abandon that theory then, okay. That makes sense. Then what are they doing?
I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
Brain-exercise game?
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one.
Okay, so memory deletion is also wrong. Okay, well that does answer something, but that also is like, okay. So we are in a loop that replenishes the world around us. But we, and everyone around us, is physically still enhancing over time.
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in a time loop. We're not in the real world. We're in the Matrix.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
I suddenly realized something strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we never thought about leaving the city? Probably because we had something to do here every day.
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city.
Wait, yeah, if physical days are actually happening on the outside world, unless this is a Matrix where everything is happening all at once, it's really quick, then days would be changing outside of here. It would be like a whole month or two.
I can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
It's really strange.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Okay, so leave the city. I wonder if you know, that's actually a good. I've been doing the quest, mostly because I've been doing the quest, but I actually even, for a moment there, thought about, what if I leave real quick? Nadia!
Nahida, we're back!
Nahida.
You're back early today. Did you find
It's
something
dark.
new?
Think so?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if we try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Great. Thanks.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
So nothing changes. We come back. Maybe we pop back. Like,
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
let's try again tomorrow. Maybe this is the key. Yeah, wait, we don't remember leaving. Maybe there's like a range bubble to this control. So memories that happen outside aren't contained here.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Beep.
Our memories are back!
What? Let's go and try and leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
What? Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our festival is just one. Are you talking about? Am I just?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Can't go back. Just one of many. So wait, I found out something out there 2 days ago.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try and leave the city.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay. Gosh. Oh, hey, treasure chest. Is this a real treasure chest or is this a fake treasure chest? But if I leave... Okay, hang on. Man, I was gonna say, Lumine, the voice actors are actually finally getting to voice so many more lines. It's so good.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow that will never come.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
So we can't, they're not gonna let us leave, are they? What if we just, run?
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them.
Man, I wonder actually if I had tried to leave before actually this plot point of it became relevant.
Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course, the Academia wouldn't share their plans with Pawn. But the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
I mean, yeah.
This is a good spot.
Make a break for it.
The guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry.
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Leaving the city might trigger disruptions in our memories. We need someone to stay here and witness the events from this side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
Since when have you ever been able to help me, Paimon? I'm sorry, but this is the best. This is one of the first times you might act. This could be really helpful.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
I know. I'm sorry. It's just if we leave together, it'll be just the same as before. Trust me. You gotta try this.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've done fine with you. I can do fine without you.
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay, okay.
And please, be careful.
I'm always careful.
Memories!
Let's go and try and leave the city today.
Traveler!
What? What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise? Wait,
Paimon,
your memories.
Calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Oh, your memories stay, but my memory's gone. So, getting sucked back in here. What?
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Well, I don't remember doing any of this. I'm sorry, Paimon. I really am. I won't leave you behind. I'm gonna hug you. You did good, Paimon. You did good. We learned something from this.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Yeah.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
You sure that wasn't... You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know if that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they don't just restrict access to Sumeru City. They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
Yeah.
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Our memories will be erased. But what if can we can the memories? Can we do that? Is there a can that we can use? Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Oh.
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Okay.
Yep, now we're talking.
It's gonna be the little memory can, isn't it? Gosh, this is just not... weird. Oh, we better win at the end of this. We better get to at least have and see the festival dance and all that. That took you a long time.
I'm done.
Yeah, you got short legs, but come on.
What?
Can't really go that.
Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
Any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
So we can record this.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
What was I left for my... So, what was I left for myself when I left this... So that message, what was I left for myself when I left the city? Was what I left for myself. Wow, my brain could not process that until I said it.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
2 messages.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Countless spaces.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
Must be tripping again.
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Okay.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls.
So there's like different bubbles, and they're focused right now on this one, while the other ones are left. It's almost like the hex.
But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. You only received it last night.
Oh, so this is...
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
What? Actually, what? What? Oh, no.
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces? spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
It's the Matrix or something.
Oh,
We're in a computer, I bet. We're in
Paimon
some
did
weird
hear a beep
Sumeru
from
computer.
the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Final space.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
The place where I currently was standing? Spaces without human presence? The real world?
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
Yeah.
That doesn't...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
So it's it's literally refreshing.
Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Yeah, I need more details on that.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
Okay. Go to the familiar bench. Oh my goodness. This is the most mind-boggling. Yeah, wow, okay. I will say, they are doing incredibly well with whatever this is. At this bench. I almost wanted to see if I should probably check my map too, see if anything weird.
You want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Sun. Sun, the moon.
The
Illusions and
dance of
lies.
Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
It's that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
It's not her.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
The dance.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together.
Is it those sages in the dance? Could be cool if the treasure chest is reset and I could just grab them all during the day. Okay. What did I figure out?
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. The moon illusion. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Yeah. Now it's not just, it maybe, well, I guess it could be the whole, wow.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact,
I guess kids just don't get their phones until they get their, then once they, yeah, wouldn't that be, I guess that would raise some flags, but it's like, as soon as you put that on, that's when you, maybe. Unless, well, no, they can do it without that. So it's like, wow.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
The Gnosis?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. And it grants knowledge to the people. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Okay, it's not that one.
oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
Wait, so okay. So it's connected with the little fairies and the...
But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Yeah.
So it was all a dirty trick?
Basically to keep people from questioning why things are the way they are.
The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
And they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. My mind feels exhausted, even... We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. And... I can't seem to cohere...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
Holy cow.
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
We're in a dream. It's Inception almost, but an Inception time loop.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
You're God! Now that's cheating. The moon. Illusions. Lies.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
You're the Dendro Archon.
So you noticed.
You're Kusanali. You are God!
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
Aww. You've been wasting my time when you could have just told me?
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning.
Yep.
It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info
Little
about
Lord.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but now doesn't seem like a good time. We finally meet you, and now is the bad time to actually ask the questions we need to ask.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Wait, is this dream you, or is this real you? In dream you, in real... Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay. Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth?
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
I guess.
That's why
But
I
we
can
knew
only
already.
give you very subtle hints
But we
and some
knew
suggestions.
before.
Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zeru's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
Yeah, okay.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
So like the dream where I battled that Abyss Herald?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's Festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Wouldn't that kind of be a waste of making them repeat the same day, the same dream? So you're not really, unless maybe there's something going on in this specific day, in this specific dream that they're trying to figure out. What about the side effects of this mass-produced dream?
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Why is the dream about the festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
They're trying to learn something about you, maybe.
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Dreams with no human presence.
Those faces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more? Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha... Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of...
Could be this? Nope, okay. And is it this? Speech. Yeah.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Could it mean what?
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
Yeah.
After we end the Sub-Zero's Festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
Yes, we
How
do.
can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
I mean, they don't like you. That's the kind of lie.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Is Nahida actually your name, or are you Kusanali? No!
We're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you
Awesome!
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Are you okay?
Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where's Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
No!
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
We were so close!
Paimon can't believe it.
It's another
Wait,
Tepe!
So what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
Meant a lot to her. You are a kind Archon.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
You're doing better than some of the other ones, I'll say that. Although, again, it's like, you're doing something. The others are doing something too, but they are kind of not there at the same time.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Subzerus festival with so many regrets.
You can't be serious.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the Sage's fault.
Yes.
And theirs alone.
It's gotta be Fatui connected.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
You are our Archon now.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Like, Vinti unleashed, freedom, just so that, nobody would have to rely on him. He allowed people to do whatever they wanted. Zhongli kind of did the same thing, or rather, he wanted people to be strong without him. He wanted people to, so he had to do something to make people no longer need him or use him. Ball is kind of going on her, she's there, but she's not there. She's more like, she's back, but she's also like, she's having to relearn herself, relearn her position. You're here.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the Samsara as soon as possible.
Yes.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Subzerus Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Wait, this dream is...
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
I was wondering if this was, Dunyanzard's dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora.
It is like Inception. We create our dreams. It's lucid dreaming. Is it me? Or is it Hypatia? Could Hypatia be the one?
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we find the host.
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Okay.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises.
This is a
Unnecessary
nightmare.
things like this samsara need to end.
You go, little lord.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I feel so demoralized. Oh, I'm full of rage and full of vigor.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time.
We have to do this for her.
But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
Yes.
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Maybe, but it's gotta be somebody unknown. Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming. An unsuspecting host would be less likely to realize it's a dream, yeah.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Ferris? The one with the yeah, he was. He was the one that was like, we did throw him off and we pointed out everything out.
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character.
You could see about
Let's
that,
go
yeah.
ask him some questions, shall we?
Alright. I'm not getting attached to anybody in Fontaine or Natlin. You know what? Yeah, no. Nobody in Natlin or Fontaine. If I see nice people in that one, I'm like, nope.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
I don't know what's going on, but nothing is okay anymore, man.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
It's not your fault, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not your fault. At least I hope it's not your fault. I hope you're not in on this.
An experiment? That came out of nowhere.
No, you're not in on
I'm
this.
listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish is coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Paimon, don't force it. You can't force it. I mean, you can force it in this dream, but you can't.
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Ferris Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival.
Child, if you stand with the Batui, I'm sorry. I really hope you... Because Dottore, all the rest... Oh my gosh. And whatever these guys are doing... Oh, you guys are... Jeez.
What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
That kid was the one that stayed.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream
It's
after
the
all.
kid.
Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. We're gonna go fight this time,
But
finally.
Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave. Leave these guys to me.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath. Leave.
You... fine, all right. Knock
Dang,
yourself
I'm
out.
very
Why are you so
serious.
worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
I got
Anyway,
this.
watch yourself.
I am 1.7% stronger than I was before.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself.
A new punching bag.
Propagate!
Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up!
Spring force!
No more tricks up your sleeve.
I'll be back. Everybody stand back!
I guess I'm just doing this just to get some, to let loose
Scatter!
some anger issues. I need to punch out something.
Let's light it up! No, my sword! Let's light it up!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Angry at myself. I'm fine. It's just, yeah. It's like they'll reset anyway.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
I mean, man, I've been wanting to fight those guys for a while.
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up?
Yeah.
She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I've forgotten all about that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed
check
it
out
out
what
to
it
us the
is?
night
Go
before
get
the
some clues.
Sub-Zero's festival. Yeah, even if if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Kick it in.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
What is it? After almost 16 elegantly written notes. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately. So I was hoping that I would be able to give you this before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I had conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people that I'm afraid that there are very few people who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharvaville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes it was the divine power of the Lesser Lord Kusanali's at work. This sounds possible. Decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages, but Lesser Lord Kusanali appeared in Gandharvaville? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark. I couldn't sleep. From that day on, I would hear her voice that would chat with me until I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope the festival makes them a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She's indeed a gentle god. There was one time when I had a wee bit too much to drink and I couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then I turned a corner and I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and almost most muscular arms. She caught me. I want to see buff Kusanali. When I slipped and fell. The next morning I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon it must have been her looking out for me. Not sure. It's probably just a tree, right? The folk records appear with Dunizar's references, opinions, lead plates. Every page is densely packed.
Wow. Dunizar wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sumeru's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sumeru's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunizar.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
I'm just everywhere right now. Talk to the puppet. Talk to Dunizar. I'm starting to think, what if this is my dream? What if they used me? Gosh, that would be terrible. I was the one, it's all because of me that this all happened. But no, I would be the one that changed. But I can... It's gotta be me, because I'm the one that changed the food to be tasting good. I'm the one that... It's me! It's gotta be my dream.
It's Dunizar's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted.
I am.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Denyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah. But if it's my dream, Paimon... Why is Paimon... Well, there's something special about Paimon still, but...
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Denyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
What? Denyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh. So she's still just
No,
a
she's
puppet.
her, but she's...
But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
Watch the dance. We're gonna make the dance happen.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Get out of here, scram.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved.
They've done far
He's a
worse.
sage from the academia.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste. Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers? Wait, no. Oh, is it her? Is it her dream?
They symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
It's her
Yes.
dream, isn't it?
The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she
And they-
ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
And because they stop her, they make her keep doing this.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Denyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here.
You guys are acting weird.
I was
But
worried it was
okay,
you
I'll
too
try.
as well, but
Hmm. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real patisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Yep.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
Yep.
How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
She's listening in. How'd you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zerus festival?
No, it's worse.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
But he gained all that knowledge.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Now that Nilo's aware of it, the dream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zerus festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zerus as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Please dance your heart out.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zerus.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
This has been a great dream, but that was a dream, but we're gonna wake up to a real nightmare.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Good morning, Paimon. I really hope
Paimon's head
it's
feels
Wednesday.
super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
Please, Paimon.
Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero
I remember now!
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
Oh, Kusanali. Or, okay, I guess her.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Why do you say... Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Yeah, is she okay? Is she alive? Is she good?
Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you.
Yeah.
I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Yay. Who are you?
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story.
I was gonna say she did
We
not
shouldn't
sound like
disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
Okay, so Dunyarzad's alive.
Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
So, Catherine... This is...
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me?
It's actually been much longer than
Oh,
that.
thank gosh. We were about to wake up to a tragedy. Like, oh my gosh, okay. We actually can salvage this. I still want to get the... I'm still gonna go avenge your death, but okay.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Don't go to sleep. Well, sleep, but don't... Stay alive.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion.
You saved Dunyarzad's dream.
Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
Just in time.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
It's truly a
Not
miracle.
moment too soon. Huh?
Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
I mean, I want to cry, but I'm very happy. I'm just happy.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Oh boy, do I have a lot of you. Also, we need to take down we need to basically take down the internet here. What was that dream I saw in the Avidia Forest?
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul.
Rukkhadevata.
That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died.
She wants people to forget her and focus on you.
As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King.
I didn't think that at all.
The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it.
Yeah. And I'm also able to cure Dvalin and a few other things.
No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Why do you look like Catherine? Although I can already guess, you can make illusions.
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Oh! So you possessed Catherine!
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Oh, so she's a puppet.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is...
I know.
No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Aww. Our Catherine. Oh, our Catherines.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
They're controlling. They're way more doing.
My existence has little meaning.
They're doing a lot more than I feel like they should be doing. You mean you're an excellent Archon. I mean, you haven't held information from me. You haven't been a drunkard. You haven't tried to kill me.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom
That makes
as
sense
long
what
as I
Catherine
can
was
connect
asking
my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
Dang, I got a lot more from just why do you look like Catherine? I got a lot of information. The sage's plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
That's the Fatui's doing. That's why they're different.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
They want Tainari's information.
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
Yeah, maybe they want to know what information Tainari knows, because they don't even need him just to be part of the whole thing. They just need him to visit. Because no one has realized this issue with the Akasha.
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
It's like a perception filter?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this.
It's the power of belief.
Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, there's people that don't use Akasha, but so they dream. But the belief has made them... Oh, man.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
Oh my gosh, just so much lore and dump, and God, we have so much to do in the next half of this quest.
To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest.
You did
for a
good.
while.
You did real good, Kusanali. You rest. We will got work to do.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sumeru Samsara in the immediate future.
Got it.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us. What a relief.
Telling me.
This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
We're here for some applesauce.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go.
Yeah, go reboot. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what? Okay, you know what? I'm I'll do that later. I'm done. I'm taking a break. Okay, so just Sumeru, what the heck? That was a lot. We have so much to do, and so much to just, man, yeah. That's just my brain is just so fried after everything we just got dealt with, and yeah. I just gotta get as much as I can done to Sumeru here so that I'm ready and for whatever, for the whole quest or just, man. Things in Sumeru are crazy. And we have the whole desert over there. There's a whole desert we have to take care of after this. With the Crimson King and all hate them and we have like, yeah, the Grand Sage and all that. Oh, I'm just... Yep, we got a lot to look forward to. So, I was just scatterbrained, just everything. Like, man, that loop was so weird, but cool. Yeah. Next time, Sumeru. I gotta deal with all the quests and all the events and as fast as I can. Until next time.